Do you smoke weed? Do you smoke weed before you go to the gym? I gotta call you out on it.
No, there is a difference. Yeah, okay, but yeah, go.
Yeah, I did go.
Yeah.
I'm there. I did
Go.
Do you smoke weed right before the gym? Right
Well,
before a meal? What's your favorite time?
You can call it smoke or use or take or anything, you
Still
know.
smoking. It
Yeah.
doesn't. Sure. Okay, not
Yeah.
smoke. It's see. All right. All right. New day, new episode as always. We've been dropping one after another. Cool. Thank you so much for joining in your new podcast, Trendy Husky podcast, right out of Huntington Beach. By the way, thank you so much for all the love that we've been getting from HB. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. But before we get started with our guest to tell you who it is, we got to say hello to our beautiful production girl. What up, girl?
Hi.
All right. Okay, beautiful Ollie right here in production. And today's guest, we have a return today. We have a return of someone who is from the same country as I am, Moroccan as well. So super happy to have him come back in the show, talk about what he's doing, maybe doing a little bit of grilling as well. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things. So let's have some fun. My guest today, we have Yassi from Sphinxlife. What up, Yassi?
What up? How is it going? Oh well, we've met before.
We
met a few
have
times.
met before. We met plenty of times.
Between last
what-
podcast was the first time.
Right, yeah.
And then since then you've been to San Diego maybe twice.
Yep. So we met over there. We
Yep.
went and we have a story to share. We picked up a new puppy together when we were over there. When I was
Yeah.
over, so I did 5 days in San Diego.
Something bad happened.
Yeah, so it's this story does not have a good ending. So I called him, we were hanging out, decided to pick up a couple new puppies. I already have 2, so I wanted to have 4. So we went to Michigan. We went to San Diego and I picked up 2 more puppies. One was a pug, and the other one was a multi-poo, I believe. Multi-poo. Came back, he was already very sick. And he passed away a couple days after. We took him to the vet and everything, and there was not much we could have done. But Yassine shared that story with me, so we definitely got to bond over that. All right, Yassine, what's going on, brother? How are you?
It's been good. You said off camera that
Turn
you're
your
gonna be
mic
doing,
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
that you were gonna be doing
Some grilling.
some
Yeah.
grilling and stuff. So
I gotta
can't wait.
grill
I
you.
want to see what you're gonna say.
The reason why I want to do the grilling
Because
is
last time we didn't get to talk much.
we talked for
You ended
35
it like
minutes.
that. I was like, we haven't even talked about.
Well, we
much.
talked for 35 minutes,
Yeah.
and there was a lot going on. But there is a but in the story.
But
I've had a lot of guests since I started.
yeah,
A lot of guests.
Mhm.
Our episode is still number 1. Number most watched in my podcast.
Yeah,
With
damn.
23,000, I believe, and a half or something. And it's still going up. So
yeah, I think that's
that's,
good.
that's the most. And I've had a lot of people from different platforms. And the one we did together was the most watched podcast. And I think that's the reason, because you're from Morocco, I'm from Morocco, we're countrymen.
Yeah, it's
so-
it's probably been watched mostly from Morocco.
from Morocco. Definitely, it was definitely no.
So there isn't that
when I
much money out of it. I can tell you that.
There was no money out of it, but it's okay, man. It's not always about the money. It's not
Well,
always.
yeah.
We love our Moroccan people. We love them that they come and watch our stuff. Thank you so much, Morocco. Thank you. If you don't know where Morocco is, go do some research. One of the most beautiful countries out there. So kudos to Morocco. If you get a chance to visit, please do so. All right, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into
what
it.
Are you gonna ask
No, we're
first?
not gonna start with the grilling first. Don't get
Oh.
all hyped up on me just yet. Just hold
mean,
on.
yeah.
Not yet. No, hold on. We're gonna do the grilling
All
later
right.
in the mid show. So let's start first of all. Last time I saw you, last time we did the podcast together, you were going into a carnivore diet. you were going into an intermediate fasting diet, but I guess you weren't going into it because you already been doing intermediate fasting for a while.
Yeah, I've been doing intermittent fasting for about 7 years now.
7
I mean,
years.
maybe a little bit more.
So you don't stop.
I mean, no, I do. Last time at your place in the morning, I ate breakfast.
Okay.
So like.
So you do
it's
have
not-
breakfast from
it's
here.
not
and
a
there.
religion, you know.
Okay.
It's like.
It's not.
It's,
No, I'm kidding.
I think that's the only way if you want to do a diet or something. It has to be easy, and it has to be flexible. That way you do it forever because it has to be a lifestyle.
Got it.
If it's like something too strict, you're gonna end up cheating big time and then keeping it cheating after that.
Got it.
So it's not. So it's just whatever you do, just take it easy.
So why intermediate fasting? Out of all the thousands of diets out there, why do you feel right with intermediate fasting? That's my question.
Well,
And by the way, how are you bringing in the carnivore diet into the intermediate fasting?
yeah, I have a short story about carnivore diet.
Short
So
story.
it's only,
Let's
it's
hear
only
it.
6. I've found about it last year, and I've done it for 6 months, and I've had great results, physically, mentally, and then I don't know why I stopped. I wanted to see if those things were because of it or not.
Okay.
And then I still just started coming back like a few days ago,
Okay.
and then I've seen a change. I've seen difference. So
So how
now
long
I'm
have you
going
been on it now?
5 days.
Okay, so you just started.
Yeah.
All right.
And I've already started feeling those same things, so I know it's from it.
Just because I know
It's
you,
from eliminating all the healthy vegetables.
just because I know you,
Yeah.
I know you didn't do it, and because I know you, what you should have done was get your blood level checked before you got it started. Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah.
Before you got it started, and then after 3 weeks to a month of doing the carnivore diet, and see if your chart is better than it was before. Why don't you do that?
Honestly,
Because you're a shortcut kind of guy.
No. Honestly, I don't think I care about the blood results
See, that's-
at the hospital.
That is not a good advice right there, my friend.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't care?
Not in the way like if you're looking if you have some illness or disease or something. Don't get me wrong, but in the fact that what did you mean with it? Like,
Well, what
to
I
see
mean
what's
is you
gonna
check
get
your
better?
blood. Yeah, of course, you check your
I mean,
blood.
no, because sometimes when you check and then you see you have high cholesterol,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't mean that it's bad.
Okay, so what does it mean?
It means that it's good. We're supposed to have high cholesterol.
No,
So
no.
it's-
I
there's a lot
can't-
of doctors that came out and talk about it.
No, I
Yes.
can't give you that one. I think your
Well-
cholesterol, there is levels
Well,
to it. Your
what are the things that have high cholesterol? Red meat,
Yep,
salmon,
eggs.
eggs,
Mhm.
all animal source food,
Yep.
all animal food technically.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm-
So
I'm-
they're bad. And then
agreeing with you on
nobody's
that one.
talking about vegetable oils, which are the ones mainly are doing all the illnesses that are going on, diabetes.
Oh no,
that
I
have-
agree
have-
with you. But that's why you know all the professionals they say, don't overdo something. You know what I mean? Like
Except meat, because we've been overdoing it for thousands of years. We had no problems.
have you done your research about this
Yes,
carnivore diet?
Yeah.
Do you understand that? Okay, I know you don't believe in science that much.
I do believe in science.
Do you?
That's not funded by some pharma or companies, because a lot
Not funded by pharma or
Because
some okay.
the main study that came out and said that made red meat look bad, and then like you can't eat it more than once a week or 3 times a week or something like that, is funded by pharmaceutical companies. Since people start avoiding meat, it's the same thing with when the propaganda came out and about people started avoiding fat-free milk, fat-free this, which is the fat that contains all the essential fatty acids.
Right.
So they started taking off fat and adding sugar just so the milk tastes good, and people start buying fat-free milk or half milk, and then avoiding
know.
fat. They're getting sicker and sicker.
You
'Cause
can't tell me you're getting all your vitamins. I'm sorry, everything you need to get from the carnivore diet. You just
do.
can't.
You do.
And it is the problem
You
with the
do.
carnivore diet. Hold on. It is
Yeah.
the problem with the carnivore diet.
Yeah.
By the way, that's bullshit. And
Yeah.
I do know enough to call you out on that.
Yeah, you
That's
can
you
call
do
me
not
out.
get all. Nope. No
No,
chance in
it's-
hell.
No, the thing is, his own opinion.
No,
Yeah.
no. I agree. But you said you believe in science. I believe in science.
Yeah.
Completely agree with you.
I believe in
Everyone
neutral
got diff-
science. I believe in real science.
No, that's a real science, Yassine. What are you talking about?
Which one is the real science?
About not
There's a lot
getting.
of things that came out a
You
long
can't
time
get
ago
all your
and then got
benefits from just
debunked now.
eating meat alone.
Remember when on the news used to advertise cigarettes and then say that it's not.
Oh, sorry.
unhealthy?
Get close to the mic so that people can hear you. Go
Remember?
ahead. True what?
Remember in the news long time ago, in the national TV news, they used to come out and say cigarettes are not bad for you. You can smoke cigarettes.
What year are we talking about, Yassine?
60s.
60s.
70s.
Thank you very much. Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold up. Let's focus on that. The 60s, you're right. And then the more studies and the more time and the more everything happened, then they figured out that smoking cigarettes can
No,
cause...
we knew smoking cigarettes was bad from day one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not from day one. Not when they just got no, not from day one. Because with time the science got better. People thought that cigarettes was okay to smoke. They're not gonna hurt you. That's why everybody was doing it in the 20s and 30s and the 40s. They didn't know, the causes of cancer.
They were prescribed by doctors to lower anxiety.
Exactly. But with the more time what happened was, well, they did a lot of studies, they did a lot of this. Okay, cigarettes cause cancer. Now, you can't go, even when you find cigarette commercials, you don't find them and they're like, yeah, cigarettes are good for you. You're not going to get any. You will never find an ad like
now
that.
because it became obvious and then they forced to put that.
But again,
the sticker on
science. It's science. Science,
Yeah.
twisted their arm in this. It's thanks to science. So now, it is what you're doing. And to me, in my eyes, I agree with different opinions and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But you're trying a diet that hasn't been around for long. And hold on, when I say hasn't been around for long, that means there haven't been enough studies about it. Everybody just became big on this carnivore diet. But it has not been around for 30, 40, 50 years. And if it was around, they did not have studies about it. So if it does...
That's true.
So...
Because it's the only diet that you can say that it has been around for millions of years or tens of thousands of years.
I don't think so. Vegetables are all over the place. If we're talking about
no. If you really look into it and look at the research, this is science.
Yeah,
I can prove that.
So you actually heard someone from back in the 60s, 50s that was doing the carnivore diet.
No, there are books out there. There are doctors that say that this stuff. There are books. The Carnivore Code, there is a book by Dr. Paul Saladino. You can check it out and read it with like references and proofs and documents, like real stuff, real science. So how did we get here? People used to hunt. You know that, right? So the Homo sapiens and all the tribes a long time ago, there is still some of them in Africa that still do that, like Masai. We used to wake up, go by our day looking for prey to hunt. And then we would hunt it by the evening, get it, eat it, and then next day same thing.
Those people weren't eating any veggies. They weren't eating
there was no veggies.
There was nothing grown.
Literally, if you Google the vegetables story, except fruits, vegetables and seeds, which are like nuts. Seeds,
so they were eating fruits,
legumes. No, except fruits.
So they were eating fruits.
No, but fruits only came out like few weeks a year.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
apples and
yeah, they came out in seasonally, the way they're supposed to.
But Yassine, they still had fruits, meaning it wasn't 100%. What you're saying is all I'm going to be eating for the rest of my life is carnivore diet. Means anything
fruits didn't just exist everywhere. Each area of the world has its own one or two fruits that came out few weeks of the year. It wasn't like this, like fruits all year round everywhere. No. People didn't have access to fruit. The only thing they had access to was animals.
Okay, so let me go back to the main thing why we started talking about this originally. We started talking about this because of the blood charge. And you said, I'm not going to believe their blood, but they're not making any money from just, telling you what your blood levels are.
No, what I meant with that is that you don't need to check your blood to know if carnivore might be good to you. Carnivore, I think, is good for everybody.
Yeah, but why not do it? If it,
I mean, you can,
Yeah.
but you don't need to do it
see, that's
confirm that you need to do carnivore.
That's a very vague and wrong statement.
No.
I'll tell you why.
Because if let's say if I know I can go and then pass the driving test.
Yep.
If I know I can go and pass the driving test, why would I go and waste my time and money on doing a driving class? You know what I mean? This is what I mean. If you know that carnivore is good for you, you don't need to test your blood to have like proof that like, oh, look at my blood before and after and stuff like that. I don't know.
I don't want to say I don't know. I do know a little bit.
Yeah, but let me finish. Let me finish on the old time school stuff.
Cool.
So, so we used to eat animals all year round. We used to hunt the prey and then eat. Sometimes 3 days, 4 days go by, and then we hunt.
Okay.
And then we used to live a long time, strong, no problems, and then we die when we get in a fight or accident.
Okay.
We don't die because we're old. Now we die when we get old, which is you don't get old. You just get.
We don't die from accidents. What are you talking about? What do you mean we don't die from accidents?
No, I mean a long time. I didn't say you don't die.
Oh, I'm sorry. I completely misheard that last
I said
part.
In a long time, the tribes and stuff, they used to only die from accidents, fights, stuff like that. Accidents with animals, you know, not cars and stuff.
That is not true.
Yeah, they didn't die because like they're like 60 years old and they're old.
They had sicknesses.
They lived
couldn't
longer.
even cure a flu back in the day. What are you talking?
I don't think so.
Yes, and check your facts. They could not back in the day. If you got, a spider bite, you could die from it because the medicine that was back then was not. The medicine we have today that was not around back then.
Yes, that's what I called accidents. If a spider bites you, you die.
That's not an accident.
Yes. What I'm saying is, I'm not this guarding all the research and the science we have nowadays, the surgeries and stuff. That's great stuff, but there is a lot of false information that was made on purpose to mislead the public.
I feel like I feel like you've been watching a lot of weird Netflix movies.
No,
a lot of weird Netflix movies.
I don't even have a Netflix account.
I know.
I watch YouTube videos.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
So when you start YouTube and stuff, and you get to that weird side of YouTube, get out of it next time. Don't stay stuck in. How one video pulls you to another, and then you get stuck at one very weird side.
Here's one thing. That's normal. You can ask anybody in the world and say like breakfast is the most important meal of the day. They'll agree with you right like that because that's what they've been taught.
Depending on what diet.
I don't think so. If you ask me.
No, that's fine, and that's where the different opinions come to play.
Yeah. So it's the same thing.
Breakfast doesn't work for me. So I'm the last one you need to sell me out on breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. I don't like breakfast. Wake up. I'm not hungry in the morning, anyways. So, but there is a lot of people that they can't function without breakfast, so you have to adjust. Even if you're doing intermittent fasting, you could eat early during the day instead of eating a little later at night. There is multiple intermittent fasting that you could do. I agree, some people, they don't need breakfast, so to us it's not really the most important meal of the day.
So just to sum it up, what I'm saying is
your sum up was really you better pull it up if it's a good sum. Hey, you had a lot of bad points over there, so I'm just saying.
What I'm saying, what I believe in.
Right, just turn your mic a little. Yeah.
Oh, like that. Yeah. And I think, in my opinion, is true is there is a lot of good science.
Okay.
But there is a lot of science out there that was made on purpose and was promoted.
For their reasons,
funded by certain companies or certain agendas.
Yeah, but that's why you do your research. That's why we have Google nowadays. That's why you do your
you can't
research.
take everything from Google, but there is a lot of stuff on Google.
Yeah. So you can't check your stuff. So you which one is it? Do you
both? You gotta look everywhere.
Exactly. And then you gotta come up with an opinion in the end of the day.
That's my opinion. Meat is bad is one of them. Meat is good. The less meat.
Oh, so you're saying meat is good. Meat is not bad. Meat is good. Okay, I agree with you. I agree with you. But to go in and I'm not. See, this is the problem. You think I'm disagreeing?
No. I'm not saying everybody should go carnivore.
Okay.
But I'm saying everybody should at least be animal-based food diet.
Just do me a favor. If you don't feel so well in a month or two, just check your blood charts. See where you're at. Could
Okay.
you do
Yeah,
that to
yeah,
yourself?
I
Just
can do that.
you fine. If you don't care about it, I'll read it. I'll take care
Yeah,
of it.
sure.
All right.
Sure.
Let's move on to the next subject. All
Mhm.
right. What do you think of weed? Are you big on
Um,
weed? You smoke weed? What's up with you and
well,
weed?
Yeah, weed is good.
Weed is good.
Yeah, I met him last time. We had
You
a good
met him
time.
last
We chatted a little bit. You know?
Are you happy that you're in California where weed is
Yeah,
actually
I love
legal?
it,
You can
yeah.
go to a dispensary and
We can go back to conspiracy theories again. Weed, there is a lot of lobbies going hard. So
Lobbyists?
Yeah,
Got it.
lobbyists going hard. So weed never get legalized. Because
Okay.
you know in California what happened? Alcohol sales went down, cigarette sales went down,
Mhm.
and then most importantly, big pharma, melatonin, and then those sleep, the real drugs
uh-huh.
that are made in laboratories.
Yep.
The sales went down.
Well, here's the thing.
So
I
weed
was
does
never
all of that.
huge on weed. All right, it's something that I've got to see more in here in California for sure. I knew some friends a lot of friends back in the Midwest that were smoking weed, but it's just was never my go-to thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get it because when you read up about it, yeah, it doesn't hurt you like cigarettes do, like alcohol does. I get it, but it's still by the end of the day. Are you so when let me go about it this way. When do you smoke weed? You smoke weed before you go to the gym? I gotta call you out on it.
No, there is a difference. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, go.
Yeah, I did go.
Yeah.
I'm there. I did
Go.
Do you smoke weed right before the gym? Right
Well,
before a meal? What's your favorite time?
You can call it smoke or use or take or anything. You
Still
know.
smoking. It
Yeah.
doesn't. Sure. Okay. Not
Yeah.
smoke. See. That's,
So weed is great before bed, and then
okay.
so it helps you sleep, recover better. Next day you can do more, work out better,
Uh-huh.
do in your career better, a lot of stuff.
That's
so
not
it's
the
great.
first- that's not
It's
the
better for you.
That's not the first time when I heard people smoking weed right before the gym, which to me doesn't make any
No,
sense.
I've done it. I've done weed before gym, but it's
weird.
It's nice, you know, you like it, but you're not gonna make progress. Like, right now I take Bank Energy
okay.
just cause of caffeine
Okay.
or coffee.
Uh-huh.
But like when I'm really on carnivore, I don't even need coffee.
Okay.
I'm just like so much energy.
I
You
mean,
don't need no plant. Well,
So,
I
wha-
never forget about weed.
were you a big fan of indica, Steve-O?
Well, 99% of my consumption is before bed. So it's,
So it's
indica.
mostly indica.
I like sativa more, but indica is better because it
You're right.
it puts you to sleep.
Your sleeping problem is a problem, by the way, because
Yeah.
for people who don't know Sphinxlife or Yassi, he's the kind of guy that stays up all night and goes to sleep till from 4 or 5 in the morning all the way till 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you. This is part of the grilling. This is bullshit. This is not very productive at all.
Well, that you can see it that way.
No,
Yeah.
how many ways do I have to see? Please.
Yeah, you can see it my way.
Really?
Yeah.
Please. How many ways is there to... Okay, so go ahead and state your case, sir.
Well, you ask me what exactly you want to hear.
Yes, it is.
My case is, I think personally, the best time to sleep for your body
Mm-hmm.
is between 11 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Where the fuck do you read your studies? I just want to know, where do you get your studies from? Where do you get this
From
stuff?
everywhere. I search everywhere.
So
I
there is
look-
studies out there that
Yeah.
says you
And
are...
then I see people's reactions and then experiences because I believe those more than studies because I read weird studies that
I
I've
know.
just done.
You are in that weird
Randomly,
section. I
yeah.
told you.
Yeah,
Get out of that
randomly.
weird section.
No.
No,
I
you're
like, no, I like to
It's like,
experience.
no, I like where I'm at right now. I like the weird side.
No, but seriously, no, but that's regular time. That's 11 at night until 7 p.m. That's the best time to sleep for your body.
I'm sorry. I can't see. Okay, well, fine. It works for you right now because...
No, it doesn't. For me right now, I go to bed at 4 a.m., 3 a.m. It's
Well, right now
that's
you're not
good,
wo-
but I'm just like...
But
you know,
right now you're not working.
Well, I am working online,
Wait,
doing a lot of online
okay,
stuff.
you brought that up. Oh, let's go after that. Let's go. You brought this in. You did not want to touch that one with me. How many times do you post a week, Mr. Sphinx?
No, that's not what I meant.
How
with
many
work.
times do you post a week? This is my question
Well,
right now.
usually when I post once a week.
Once a week. Why is that? When you came in the last time to the show, and this is, I can quote you, I can pull up the episode and show you.
Yeah.
You said, I'm going to be doing more episodes a week. I'm going to be doing them weekly. I'm going to be doing more stuff, more this, more that. You gave a lot of promises to your fans.
Yeah.
And by the way, Sphinxlife got fans, die-hard freaking fans. You got fans from Morocco that love you so much.
I love them too.
And I know you love them so much. So why are you not giving your why don't you give the people what they want, which is more Sphinx life?
It's not that. I think since they've known me.
Mm-hmm.
I like to do YouTube or do whatever I put on YouTube.
Okay.
Out of something that you want to do, you're rushing to, something
Okay.
that you're thirsty of.
Okay.
So I used to do that since 2013, 2014, 15, and I stopped in 2016.
Okay.
I stopped because I felt like I'm good. I don't want to do it anymore. I only want to do it when I really want to do it. It's not once this lastly I was doing pranks, and I just like I was like it's I don't want to do this anymore. It feels like work. It doesn't feel like something that I
Doesn't
really
feel
love.
fun.
Not the idea of making videos on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
It's what I was doing. I want to do something that I go to the gym almost every day.
Okay.
Why? And then this is my passion. This is what I like. This
like
is
working out.
why don't I share my experience that
Yeah.
I'm doing, except of going out of my way and then doing pranks, which I like. I will do, but I only like to do it maybe once a year, 10 times a year, whenever I feel like it. But it's not something that I'm doing every day.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah.
But again, what are you doing right now with your YouTube channel? Are you switching from pranks?
Right now, as you know, I just moved places. There's a lot of work and time goes with that.
I get that. I get that. You're moving. It does take a lot of time, and it's very stressful to move. Very stressful to move. But again, my same question is, are you switching from pranks to a workout channel?
Yes.
Okay. So, again.
And the good news is I'm doing almost the same content, but in 2 different channels, one in Arabic, one in English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got it. I don't know if that's a good idea.
And then
though.
it's thick in a business why whichever one is gonna take off first.
But why are you doing that? You're
whichever one.
dividing your views and your.
No, it's everybody's doing that. Doctors and stuff are doing that.
No, I'm with you. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. It's just gonna take a lot more work.
Well, it's because I do it anyways. It's
but
for me, it's so easy.
But
it's something I'm doing every day. I'm just gonna film it.
When you go into the workout mode, the workout channel mode, how many times are you gonna post? You're gonna have 2 channels. How many times are you gonna post in each channel?
In the beginning, probably one video a week.
That's
each.
not enough.
No, it's gonna grow. I don't wanna force it.
No, you're not forcing it.
I wanna take it slow.
With all due respect, I know you got the time to do it right now. I'm not talking about the move period.
I'm gonna have a time maybe in a month or so. Not right now.
I'm gonna call you out on your BS again in 2 months when I bring if you
can
ever come back over here.
No, so okay. What's holding me right now is I believe in if you're gonna preach something or share something, you better be good at it, and then you better have proof.
What are you doing? Your
So,
body?
yeah,
You're getting body?
I'm transferring
Where are you
my
now?
body because right now I'm like I need 4 or 5, maybe maximum 2 months to.
Take off your shirt.
No, it's not. It's not.
Take off
there
your
yet.
shirt.
It's
Show
not there
pictures.
yet.
Take off your shirt.
It's not there yet.
It's fine. Just let's see what you're working with. All right, abs are there. Chest is definitely there. All right. So you need it perfecto before you get going?
Yeah. There is an image in my mind that I gotta reach.
Okay.
And then start, and then from that point, I'm gonna start my experience, my what is it called? Journey to my best physique naturally.
Okay.
It's not.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I like what you're saying.
But I want to start from a really good point already.
I just want to see execution. You got Yassi, we talked about this before on camera and off camera. You got a lot of challenge. You got a lot of things.
There is something that could be called burnout. You know what I mean? I don't want to get there because I've been there before.
Yeah,
and
but
it's bad. You stop for 2 years.
I get it, but here is the cool thing that I like about you is that you are talented. You know, whether people agree with you or don't agree with you with your diet methods and all that stuff, you can I mean, what I'm trying to say is that you built your body the right way. You know what I mean? You've gotten to, you know, your goals before. You've done it before. It's been proven. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You've done it before. You fixed your body however you want it, and it looked good. Like I said, whether you agree with his opinions or not, it was still proven. I mean, he proved it himself. I don't know about the long terms. I don't know how it's going to affect you on the long terms. That we're going to have to wait and see, and hopefully it's not going to be anything bad.
Okay.
But hold on. But what I'm trying to say is...
I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, I think your biggest problem... And another thing that I actually do like about you is that you surround yourself with the right people. Because I've seen your entourage. I've seen, for example, Nufel helps you with the shoots and this and that. And he's always there whenever you call him. So shout out to Nufel for that. By the way, I see
Shout
you...
out Nufel.
Shout out to Nufel. Shout out to Ala as well. Which, by the way, Ala, if you guys are Moroccans and you guys want to watch a Moroccan vlog, I'm going to have down below in the description Ala's vlog. It's a lot of fun. He does different things all the time. He vlogs from Mexico, vlogs from San Diego all the time. So it's a definite fun vlog to watch. So if you get a chance and you're Moroccan and you understand Moroccan language, go and check out Ala's vlog right down in the description. But going back to you, sir. I feel like you're not managing yourself the right way. I feel like you're wasting a lot of time in different places, and you're not focusing on one thing right now. I don't like the idea that you're doing the 2 channels. I think you should get started with the English channel first, kick it for a quarter for about 3 months, and then you can do the Moroccan channel as well. That's what I'm at.
That sounds good. That sounds good. I can do that. It's not something that I won't do or wouldn't consider. Yeah. And I would probably start with only one, because the other problem that I ran into right now is the gym that I work out in. You can't get in unless you have a monthly membership.
So it's a problem. Get a monthly membership.
So who's gonna film you?
And
then to find the person that's gonna film you.
Oh, he has a monthly as well. Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
It's not only that, they need to have free time for the time that you work out.
That's an easy sell. You go to a gym and you explain to them what you do, and you tell them, hey, I'm gonna have another person come in with me to just film me, and as a thank you, I'm gonna put you guys as one of my sponsors for completely free in my Instagram and in my YouTube.
That's actually a good idea.
You're welcome. I do have a lot of good ideas. So yeah, call me up. I got you.
What, are you selling them or something?
The first one is for free.
What is the idea book coming out?
Idea book? What do you mean idea book?
Yeah, the book that you're writing. That's called Idea.
Listen. It's in the works. It's in the works. One day it's gonna come out. Don't be surprised if it does. Don't be surprised. But anyways, like I said, and by the way, going back to the prank channel, why did you get worn out from doing pranks? And by the way, do you mind me telling you what I think of it?
Yeah.
I think the pranks were fine. Some of them were alright. Some are definitely much better than others. And then the content started going down. Like some pranks were just, I feel like they were being forced.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was forced.
I'm with you.
It wasn't fun anymore.
But you didn't.
Not from that way. Listen, hear me up. I have almost over 100 videos on my notes, like ideas to write. But like there are like 25, maybe 17 of them that are like I really want to do, and I am gonna do. Okay. But I just want to do them whenever I feel one of them. Okay. I don't want to do them regularly and then just like the 70s video or 69. I like
that one.
Yeah, but I don't want to be doing that every week. It's not gonna be the same.
Why? No, I'm sorry. Not the same idea, but you put in time into it. That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna look forced if I put in time.
Let me give you 2 examples.
When you like something, you don't put time to it because that's what you do. You don't want to be like, oh, this is free time or time I put in. You're just doing it naturally.
Let me tell you your 2 best pranks so far that I liked personally. I like the 90s video, and I'll tell you the reason why I like the 90s video. Because it looked 70s. Good. It looked different. I'm sorry?
70s.
What did I say? Did I say 90s?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. 70s prank. The 70s prank I liked because it looked like you put in the time into it. The video quality was good. The clothes, the hair, the mustache. You know what I mean? The car. Where the hell did you get that car?
A friend of mine.
Has it?
Yeah.
That's a nice car, by the way.
Yeah.
Old,
He has
old,
another
old
one,
style.
Another one that's from the 90s. It's that was actually from the 60s or 70s or late 60s.
That's a nice car. And even the way the music was beating with you and everything, and the
It's
tap of the
70s
foot,
music.
it was very well done.
Yeah.
You put
Because
in.
it's done by passion, not by force.
Hold on. And then, I think a couple of weeks after you did the Takashi prank,
Yeah.
I loved that one too.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't similar to the first one, to the 70s one, but it was similar because I got to see the behind the scenes. You guys went, bought the clothes from Kohl's. We talked about this in the first podcast. Again, you put in the work into it. You ordered the right stuff from Amazon. You got the funky looking hair. You got the cheap necklaces or whatever. You did the right stuff. Cool. I even like when you were at Kohl's and you were jumping and literally, like, if you haven't watched it, go watch Sphinxlife and look for the Takashi prank. What is it called? Takashi prank?
Yeah,
or
6ix9ine. Takashi.
6ix9ine prank. Yeah, 6ix9ine prank. So go check it out. It's actually a lot of fun. And you learned the words and you were kind of like rapping. And you actually looked like Takashi for a hot second. Like from the right angle, you'd look like Takashi. So you were able to pull those off. Great. And then you did the drive-through one. And I'm like,
Exactly.
what the hell is that about? That's not even a prank.
Because at that time, I had a lot of passion. I wanted to get the videos out. And then I was like, oh, but I got to put every Monday. And then sometimes there's nobody to film you. They only have free time Saturday or Sunday. And you got to film, come up with the idea, and then just edit whatever you come up with. You don't have time to just film in a long time and then edit in a long time. You're forced to do a really good video within 24 or 48 hours.
But it is the thing. I've been doing this podcast about every day, and I know it's different what you did and what I'm doing right now. The pranks versus podcast, completely different styles, completely different things. But this takes us a lot of time. Set up, work on the back, a little bit of editing. We don't do much editing. Make sure everything sounds good, make sure everything looks good. It takes a lot of time. Dude, been spending every day with everyone in the team, between booking people, between the production side, between me preparing for every guest. But that's what you do because you love doing it.
Exactly.
No. And I'm with you. My problem is you should have never posted some of your videos. You shouldn't. And I'm being honest with you because I love you. Why? Because they weren't worthy of Sphinxlife. They weren't worthy of Sphinxlife.
No, I mean, no.
You give us a bottle of champagne, and then the week after you give me the cheapest beer ever.
That's how it is with music, with movies, with everything. I personally liked all of them.
Okay.
They weren't the same quality, but they were the same mentality.
Okay.
This is for me what's important. It's not just the quality of the videos, but because I like to make really good shots and this and that, and I want them in some way.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I just wanted to do fitness because it's gonna save me a lot of time. Because I'm at the gym already, and I'm working out, and then I talk about this stuff already. You meet people at the gym, and you keep talking about muscles, this and that, food, what you eat, what you don't eat, fasting, this and that. So and then I find myself enjoying those conversations or enjoying that workout or this or that. So why don't I
do it
and
yourself?
I've did it. I've done it. I did fitness in Arabic.
A couple.
And it was good.
Yeah.
People were like, wow, finally we're getting something that's
you just never went on with it. Even in your videos in Arabic, I watched them. And in some videos you're like by the way, I'm drinking this coffee or whatever. I'm going to show you how to make the coffee later on in another video. I've never seen the other video. I looked for it too. It wasn't there.
No, it's just because they've been taken out.
No. It's because you never posted it.
No, I took them. Those videos are like 3-4 years ago.
Okay, well, imagine someone from Morocco who's watching an Arabic, workout show, and he's looking for a new show. He finds the Sphinxlife workout, whatever you're gonna call it, and he's like, "Oh, that's cool. I like this dude." And then you say you're gonna show me how to make the coffee, and I'm going to look for the video where I'm gonna make this special coffee, but I never find it. There is a little bit of, you know what I mean?
That's why I said I'm gonna do an Arabic one and an English one. I'm gonna do an Arabic one. I know that it's gonna be just to fulfill my desire to share information with my people.
Well, let me tell you.
But then at the same time, I want to do it in English because it gotta go internationally, and it gotta reach new people.
I agree.
And give you more
I
opportunities.
agree. I
and
think you're
stuff
very
like that.
international. You should go international. I
Yeah.
so agree with that. What do you? Okay, so many different workout channels out there.
Yeah.
Why yours? Why am I gonna sit
All
down
right, so
and
once-
watch Sphinx
yeah.
Life's workout
when you go to
channel?
Costco
Uh-huh.
or Walmart
Uh-huh.
or Whole Foods or wherever you go, and you go to the bread section, how many brands do you see?
A lot.
A lot.
Uh-huh.
They're all profiting. They're all working.
Absolutely.
They all have, they're much a little bit different from each other.
Sure.
So-
I mean, the ingredients could be different. The taste could be different.
Yeah.
There's a lot into
So
it.
you just said it earlier. I have a lot of different approaches
Okay.
than most nutritionists, or because most nutritionists
You're
would be
going
like,
after the
you need-
weird, the
you need
weird
to
one.
you need to get 7 cups of vegetables a day. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah. None of that shit's
You
got
need
bad
to
your
eat
show.
vegetables, carrots and stuff.
Yeah.
Kale is good for
Yeah.
you. Broccoli.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, then
I-
there you go.
I don't think so.
That's a good sellout. All you gotta do is eat meat and work out with Sphinx Life, and you'll get really nice abs.
that's not. No, if
Oh, that's not it?
No, if you look into carnivore diet, is a lot of dairy from all types: butter, milk, ghee, kefir,
Okay.
yogurt, a lot of it, cheese, all
There is-
types of it. You
all
know?
right, all right.
Could be cheap
I don't-
sheep meat, milk, or cow or goat, whatever.
What are you talking about? What do you mean cheap milk?
Sheep.
Oh, sheep milk.
Yeah, sheep.
I'm like cheap milk. What are you?
No.
What-
um,
Dude, this is starting on the wrong foot. If you're talking about
meat,
cheap milk.
fish, eggs, organs.
Oh, don't
That's
you
my-
even.
But there are
Don't.
like,
What do you mean? Right now, people just watch you say organs and
Yeah,
blink at the
yeah,
camera.
yeah,
What do you mean
yeah,
organs?
the
What kind of
most-
organs?
You know, the most nutritious
Uh-huh.
thing on earth is liver.
Dude,
Yeah, you can.
it was
you
like
can look it
organs,
up.
and you just started staring at the camera. Organs? Were we talking human
Yeah.
organs? Are we talking
No,
animal?
no,
organs?
animal
Okay.
organs. of
I want to
course.
make sure because
Yeah.
you scared me there for a
No,
hot second.
animal-
I'm like, where the
animal
fuck
organs.
do you do your shopping?
Yeah.
What kind of parts? What Costco do you go to, sir? That's
Yeah.
that'll be a weird.
No, I
weird
I
one.
mostly do it online. Actually, there is this White Oaks company that they do it the right way. They just feed the soil
Uh-huh.
with the insects, and then those
Okay.
insects feed from the poop of the animals, cows.
There's
and
a lot
then
of vitamins in
they
insects.
have-
Not
they
that
have-
I
they have
ever
different
ate.
species in the same like pasture.
Right.
You know, it's pasture raised and everything.
Not that I've ever eaten insects, but I've read a lot about them, and I guess they have a lot of vitamins
No,
in them.
no. When they feed those insects, they create the holes in the ground. So when the rain comes or the water goes into the soil, and then with the poop of animals go into there, and then brings the grass naturally, and then they feed from it.
Sphinx, you have a niche, my friend.
Yeah.
Do you know what a niche is? You have a niche, my friend. You're gonna find your people. If there's people that think anywhere close to you, they're out
It's
there.
crazy.
They-
Yeah.
So I guess you're okay. So you're not looking for a regular Joe that wants to have breakfast and have a couple of eggs in the morning. You're looking for people that are willing to commit to your diet per se.
It's not. No, it's not commitment.
no.
It's technically the natural diet, the way we're supposed to eat.
Right.
That's it, technically.
Okay.
It's,
That's
I
the
think-
way we're not supposed to
Yeah.
have veggies.
No, because the every time you eat beans or broccoli, you have stomach issues. You have gas, and we're not biologically we're not supposed to have gas. When you do have gas, that means that you ate something
Oh,
that your body is
Jesus.
getting rid of.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
Are you sure about what you're saying? A lot of
Yeah.
people are gonna fact check you. And
Yeah.
it's not gonna look pretty.
yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
All right. All right.
A lot of
Every
earlier you said I'm sorry I cut you.
No, you're good.
Earlier you said about vegetables.
Uh huh.
You know that most vegetables, potato,
Sweet potato,
all the-
broccolis.
so technically all vegetables.
Okay.
In their original form, they are poison, and then if you eat them, you die.
Oh Lord.
And then
Can we get some
humans-
fact checking going
yeah,
over here?
humans actually all the vegetables that we're eating today are what do you call it?
Oh Jesus.
I lost the word. Damn.
Oh God.
What do you call it when you mix two
This
things
is a
together?
hot take over here.
Hybrid, yeah, hybrid vegetables.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Hybrid vegetables.
Most of the vegetables that we're eating today, they're not.
This is a
wild.
hot take
They're not
over
wild
here.
vegetables.
Wait, is that like how carrots used to actually be purple? And the fact that they're orange is not natural.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
Yeah.
No, all vegetables are not wild that we're eating.
Be
'Cause if
careful
you- 'cause-
agreeing with him. You
No,
might
No,
lose.
no, she's not
No,
agreeing
I'm
because
not
if you
agreeing
eat
with
them,
him
if you eat wild vegetables,
Right.
you die.
Yeah, because we're not used to it anymore. But no, I'm not agreeing with him. But like for them to grow that many crops in like certain times of the year in certain areas, they have to like they genetically modify them like they would only keep and replant the good looking vegetables that looked a certain way. Like think of it if you're gonna I'm going to use humans as an example, but think of it like someone who marries someone who's a completely different race than them, looks
Okay.
completely different. Then when they get married and they have kids, the kids look different.
Right.
And then it keeps going
Yeah,
for
yeah.
generations
You're not,
until...
not okay. You
Yes,
mean look
yes.
mixed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So
Yes.
like it keeps going on for generations. Like think of it as like Americans who have Native American descendants.
Okay.
Think of how far back you have to go genetically to hit that Native American descendant, and then compare them how they look to the current generation. It's
But
going
you
to be
can't
Yeah.
tell
super
me
removed.
that.
I'm just saying that I'm not saying that we shouldn't mix people. That it has nothing to do with race. I'm just
No, we're not
using
talking
it as
about
an
right now.
analogy.
People, I don't know how you got in there, but I'm not talking about mixing vegetables and stuff. And we're talking
So
about
the
vegetables.
change the way they look. Think of how many different kinds of tomatoes
We
there
shouldn't
are.
mix. You-
No, listen. Think of how many different kinds of tomatoes there are. Cherry tomatoes, Roma
Yeah.
tomatoes, the big ones you use for sauce. You know, there's the ones that are greener because they're picked when they're different.
You know what?
Ripe. You know, like it's
You
all.
know
lost.
what?
He's
No,
lost.
I'm not lost. I'm not
Yeah.
lost because you guys are talking about nonsense over here. You cannot.
Oh,
tell
No,
me-
that's
Yeah.
how they grow
Well,
vegetables
All right,
now.
I-
It's not
all right,
nonsense.
just hold on one sec. Hold on, everyone.
That part about like big agriculture
I know.
companies, I understand.
Just hold on.
I don't agree with not eating vegetables.
Yes,
though. I
that's
like vegetables.
exactly my point, and that's
Yeah.
why I want to just end it over here with the vegetable subject.
Okay.
You cannot tell me that you can't have vegetables. I mean, listen, however you want to slice this, you're wrong. You're wrong. There's a lot of studies, a lot of science behind this. You're very wrong, my friend. You're
Yeah.
super wrong. But anyways, moving on. So, going back, we were talking about your channel. We were talking about what you're gonna do different. And I don't know how we even came back in the vegetable subject. And you were talking about Costco and different types of breads. And what are you doing different? Be straight up with people. What are you doing different that is gonna make people come to your channel? I get that the diets are different. I get that, you know, a lot of things that you're doing are different from other people. Are you going to be showing them cooking diets as well, for example? Are you going to be like doing the beyond cameras, like, you know, how you make your meals, what you eat a day? Are you going to be doing all that stuff? Are you going the whole 9 yards for your channel?
I am mostly gonna do exactly
college.
what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna share my workout,
Okay.
why I do it, why I do each exercise the way I
Mhm.
do it, why the doing it in this form is better,
Right.
why avoid this exercise to avoid injury in your shoulders or
Okay.
whatever, stuff like that. When it comes to workout, muscle and building muscle at home, I will show, I will film me cooking and then what I eat in a day, videos, what I do in the day, videos, which is like workout and food, and then you would see videos like 5 foods to avoid, best breakfast, best dinner.
I like that. I
Stuff
like that
like that,
idea.
yeah.
I like that idea.
Well,
You know what
best
I'm not
breakfast.
liking is still the once a week. You're starting a workout channel. There's a lot of workouts, a lot of different parts of the bodies. Once a week ain't gonna be enough. Ain't gonna cut it. People
Well-
need to watch at least 4 to 5 times a week to understand what they need to do with their body. You cannot break everything they're going to do during that week in one video. You just can't.
Here's the plan. Eventually, it's gonna become almost daily.
I need
Yeah.
it to be daily
So-
ASAP.
In order for it to be daily, it gotta be profitable. It gotta be the main, the full time
Yeah, but-
kind of job, which is, it's at that point it's gonna be the dream. It's not a job. It's a full time hobby that makes you money to help you keep.
It won't
doing
make you money after one video a week. I can guarantee you
but-
that one.
Well, let me finish.
Okay.
So you start. So sorry, what I said. What I said was, what did you say?
We're talking about once a week will not
Yeah,
be
so
enough.
what
I
I
can
said,
guarantee
yeah,
you.
what I said
to
is
make you money.
Eventually, it's gonna be daily. In order for it to be daily, it gotta be profitable. So, start once a week, and then increase. After maybe 2 or 3 weeks, 2 a week, and then 3 videos a week, and then 4 videos a week, and then I think within 3 months it's gonna be daily. 3 months is not a long time.
Okay.
But you can't start.
That's
you
fine.
can't come out and start putting videos daily from day one.
Because
It's not gonna,
again,
it's not gonna,
you are all over the place. You just went to New York lately. I know you did some stuff over there, which was kind of cool. Again, and then you came back to San Diego, and I'm watching your stuff. I want to see what's next for Sphinxlife. I keep watching your channel all the time. Your Instagram channel, you post a lot, which is nice, which is good, but not enough on YouTube. And I feel like
Well, I
this
don't think
has
it-
been a plan in the come up for a while. Because when I met you 2 months ago, this was your plan. But you have not gotten to the execution yet.
No, yeah, exactly. That was my plan using pranks.
And
I still got the same plan,
no more pranks. Because
with
pranks are
fitness.
dying anyways.
but with fitness.
But you're done with pranks though.
Whenever I feel like it, I'll post one here and there.
Here and there.
Could be 4 videos a year
Got it.
from pranks, but on the same channel. I don't care.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. I don't. Yeah. I'm fine that you went through the pranks phase. Time to go on the next one. I think you're much better at the fitness channel stuff. All right. Let's talk about Tesla because I know you're a huge fan of Tesla.
Yep. Elon Musk.
Did you tell me before the show that you think Tesla's gonna run? Who are they gonna? They're gonna run GM out of business, and who else?
Ford
Okay.
by 2023.
Okay.
Yes.
And you said who else?
Maximum 2025.
You
So this is in
Did
the
you say
US, in the
BMW
US.
as well?
BMW, Mercedes,
They're gonna be gone in 3 years.
Opel. Yeah, most European companies. The only ones that are gonna be, this is how I'm gonna explain it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna compare
please.
it to phones.
Okay.
Let's say Mercedes, BMW, Ford, GM are like BlackBerry, Motorola, and then BMW, Mercedes are Nokia and those
Right.
stuff.
All right.
Ericsson, you remember those phones back in the days?
I need to start getting high with you, brother, because I don't know where you're going with this, but just
So,
keep
but
going.
You're following me. Yeah?
No, I'm not because you
Okay,
can't
you
compare
gotta follow
more.
me.
You can't go with Motorola. I can't compare Motorola to freaking BMW or
He
Mercedes.
means how,
I
like,
get what he's saying.
I-
I can't
I get it
agree. I
too.
can't see it. That's
No,
all
you
I'm
gotta
saying.
see it.
I can't.
No, yeah, but
You're
because
putting
not-
more-
because you're not trying to see it.
You're talking about one of the
No,
best,
I'm just saying.
classiest
I'm just saying
cars
as an
or
example.
best sporty cars in Beamers, and then you got Mercedes with the brands that have been around
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Multi-zillion dollar
Yeah.
industry.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me that Tesla's
Yeah.
gonna run them out?
Nokia has been around for forever.
No, but Nokia.
No, I'm talking at the point where Apple came out.
No, but Nokia
Hear me
wa-
out. Hear me out. Sony Ericsson, all of
Okay.
the phones. Nokia had the best technology at the time. It's like years ahead of the competition. They had that phone where you flip it, it has like keyboard and screen. You can touch it and all that stuff. And then Microsoft had a phone, BlackBerry, all of those. But when Apple came out, it crushed all of them. And then who's surviving with it right now? The ones that followed Apple's trend, which is Samsung, and then the new ones from China, Huawei and stuff like that. Those are the phones that are taking over 80% of the market.
You know why?
So I'm sorry. The same thing's gonna happen with cars. Tesla came out with newer, 4 or 5 years ahead technology over 10 years ago when they came out with their first Roadster, and then a few years later they came out with Model S 2012. There is still today. There is no car manufacturer. Porsche tried with their
Right.
Porsche Taycan, which is $100,000 more expensive than the
Right.
Model S.
Mm-hmm.
There is no single car company that could or did come out with a car that's better in range, performance, speed, and battery technology. There is none. Porsche Taycan came out in 2018, 2019, and it's more expensive and it's less range, less performance, and less technology and less safety. Tesla is the only car that in the world that has 5-star safety. Right now, electric cars are going up in sales. Fossil fuel engine cars are
Yes,
going
and
down.
how did Tesla do in the stock market last year?
Tesla is the most valuable car company. You know, if you take,
I'm asking a question.
yeah,
How did they did they come on top or were they under in the end of the year?
they're
Last
the,
year. They're
last
not.
year,
They're
yeah.
not right now. As of right now,
yeah.
Tesla is a big brand. I'd give you that.
It is the biggest. If
But
you
they're
combine,
still
no,
not-
can you believe this? That if you combine all automakers in the world, their market cap, and you
Their investors have not recouped their money just yet, my friend. You cannot tell me a car is gonna run out BMW and Mercedes
Yes,
when the
it
investors
it
haven't
already-
even recouped their money. No,
It's
they
already-
haven't.
mark my words. This clip is
That's
gonna go
fine.
online.
I'll mark your words anytime you
Yeah.
want. I think you're
They're
very
all-
wrong.
They're
I
all
will,
going out of business.
I will mark
very
them
soon.
that you're gonna be called delusional. I think that's a very delusional statement to put, and I'm not. It's delusional.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
That's rough.
We're
I don't
gonna-
see Mercedes
if we
getting
stay,
out of
if we,
business.
if we stay alive, we're gonna be here again. 2023, maximum 2025.
Ford are in trouble. I'll give you that. Ford are in trouble.
It's not
because
only Ford. It's not only GM.
GM are
it's
in
not
trouble
only-
a little bit. But I mean,
It's all of them.
I think they'll be gone
It's
in 3
all of
years.
them. Toyota, all of them. I think the only ones that are gonna survive and gonna thrive are Volkswagen, because it's the one that's
Volkswagen.
yeah, because it's the one. Their CEO is good friend with Elon Musk, and they're getting a lot of free information and technology from Tesla. If you don't know that, and then
Who's your sources?
this is what I watch. This is what I follow. This is what I read.
Just because they shook hand at a party once
No,
doesn't make
no,
them.
I follow exactly everything.
And you
that's
sure
going on.
that they're good friends? And
yeah,
they're
yeah.
okay.
And because Volkswagen is the second one that's gonna launch a vehicle, ID3 and ID4, that are like competitive to Tesla. That's like good price, and then they're gonna sell and stuff. But it's 10 years behind in technology still.
All right.
You know.
I'm not gonna go
And then-
into it.
and
I think
then
I
Chinese-
think
and then
again this
China.
is another bold statement
And
of
then
yours.
China. I think the future of cars, it's gonna be the U.S. and China.
I think China in
only.
trouble. I think first of
No.
all, China in trouble. China in
What?
trouble after this whole COVID thing. We don't know how China are gonna be after this calms down a bit. Because we don't know if the U.S. are still going to trade the same way they're trading with China. We don't know if the U.S. is going to be still
Okay.
working. But by the way, and I'm not only talking about the U.S. I'm talking about England. I'm talking about France. I'm talking about the big countries in the world. What if they decide to just turn against China? There's not much China could do.
I don't think that's gonna happen. It has a lot of relationships with a lot of
Screw the
countries.
relationship. You gave us a pandemic.
There is nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, there we go. Don't you even go into that subject
Yeah,
because I know what you're about to
didn't-
say.
I didn't go there. I just said there's nothing that's gonna happen. China's gonna still be the same country
'Cause-
that everybody knows. Nobody's gonna cut relationships with China, and then the world is just gonna be the same, and it's gonna keep going.
I don't know. That I'm not sure. That's something
my
I
take. I'm not big on the economy. I can't tell you what's gonna
Right.
happen, what's right and what's wrong. But what I can tell you is the future of cars, automotive.
Are you
It's gonna-
invested in Tesla's
Yeah.
stock right now?
Yeah. So what I think.
Are you
gonna-
invested big? Or just one of those, couple $100,000, I'm sorry, couple $100 or couple thousands
No,
over
no,
here?
no, no.
You're big.
78% of my portfolio is Tesla.
I'd love to check out your portfolio, but
Yeah,
okay.
but what I'm saying is,
Why did you
the
smirk when I
US
told you you invested in Tesla? Why
the
did you
US
smirk? You're like
the-
you don't want to share some
the
hidden
US
freaking
no, no, no.
secrets or something.
the U.S. and China are gonna be so right now when you hear cars, you hear Germany,
Right.
like Europe.
Of course.
So the future is gonna be the U.S. and China, and the U.S. it's all because of Tesla, and China, because China right now has.
You're predicting
Hundreds of-
you're predicting a lot. I mean, my head is spinning with your predictions. I'm gonna have to.
But I like this because it's gonna be.
But only
marked.
time will prove you right or wrong.
Yeah,
So
only
it's gonna
time.
be interesting.
Yeah.
Do you read about this? Is this once it's posted, you can never take it back.
That's what I said earlier.
It's there forever.
I don't take
Exactly.
videos down like some people do.
Forever.
Exactly.
I don't. Hold on. Point the camera. Point the camera on me. I do not take the videos down like
The other way.
some
Point the other way.
people.
Point
Like
the other way.
this way.
No,
this
the other way.
This
The other
way.
way.
This way.
Yeah.
This
But
way.
you're-
Whatever. Sphinxlife is what I'm
You
saying.
guys-
It's right in front of me.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I don't
what
put
I'm
that-
saying is, I'll be back here if we stay alive. I think 2023.
I don't know with that
Most of the
carnivore
stuff that I
with
said
that
is gonna-
carnivore diet. I don't know, man.
Well,
it's we're gonna see.
There are doctors out there. There are,
All right.
there are doctors
We'll see.
out there
We'll
that
see.
talked about it.
We'll see. Before I let you go, I got one more question for you.
Yeah.
You told me in San Diego you're gonna cut your hair. Why the hell would you do that?
Well, this is what I've been doing.
Okay.
I've been growing it for years,
Okay.
2 years to 4 years,
Yeah.
and then cutting it all number one and doing it again. I did it
Can I
for-
tell you something?
Yeah.
Can I tell you another idea? I'm gonna
Yeah.
charge you for. I'm not gonna charge you for.
and,
Don't cut the
free-
hair. You look
free
good with the
idea.
hair. You look good with the hair. Your hair is nice. You look good with
Ah,
it.
thank you.
I've
Thank you.
seen you without the hair. Not bad looking kid. I've seen you with the hair. I think you look much better with the hair. You're starting a brand right now.
Yeah.
And I know you're not into sports. So you know how, James Harden got the beard, AD got the eyebrows, the crazy eyebrows.
Yeah.
I think the hair is a kind of a trademark for you. You should leave it. I think it's a good trademark for you.
Tarzan.
Yeah, I call
Tarzan.
Anthony Davis
There you go.
eyebrows.
They call you Tarzan anyways, and
There
you
you
look like
go.
Tarzan, and you're building up to be like Tarzan, and you.
Yeah, that's the body actually.
Tarzan eats a lot of fruit though, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
he eats
I
a
might
lot of.
come
Lots
up
of
with a
bananas.
program like Tarzan physique.
There you go. I'd like Tarzan for you. You look like a Tarzan.
physique.
Alrighty.
What?
Go ahead.
No, that's it.
No,
You
go
finished
ahead.
it.
No, no.
You guys.
I don't
want
wanna
to
cut you off.
to talk about. And
We
he
did.
Just cut it.
We talked a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have any more to add? Actually,
No.
do you want to say hello to your fans? Want to
Well,
say hi?
hello everybody. Thanks for having me. Thanks to the crew over here.
Of course, our pleasure.
And, I'll see you guys again in a couple months.
A couple of months, we're gonna be doing a lot more things together. Are we gonna be collabing on something soon, you and I?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, I've been asking you. Let's collab. Let's collab.
I would
What?
love to come on a debate with somebody.
Debate. We don't debate over here. We have discussion.
no.
We discuss. We discuss
Well,
stuff.
we've-
This is
we've-
not
we've-
Trump versus Biden.
We've been debating tonight.
I
This
mean,
is what I call debate.
when you come with these ideas, it's kind of hard not to debate.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like it's kind of hard not to debate.
No, but
them.
I really recommend. I don't recommend to anybody to do carnivore diet, but I do recommend everybody to look it up and search it and then read about it.
Okay, I like that advice much better.
Yeah.
Before we leave, I want to say thank you to everyone's watching the show. If you're in the US or anywhere in the world, thank you very much. If you're from Morocco and you're looking for Bochia scenes over here, thank you so much for joining in. Please don't forget to follow Sphinxlife. We will have his channel down in the description below. If you're a first timer here in Trendy Husky, please press that subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show, and this one is a wrap. All right.